All right, y'all. I know it's been a little while. I'm sorry it's been, maybe a little bit too long, but I'm here. I've been planning things out, and I'm excited to share with you all my vision going forward. I'm gonna give you a little physique update, show you how much fat I've added on since, the last 6 weeks since the competition. Share with you where the competitions are going in the future, and share with you what I'm going to be doing in the interim between now and my next competition. Okay, quick recap. So I competed in the Tri-State Championship about a month and a half ago now. I came second in the novice class. I came third in my class in the open, and not a bad result. Good result overall. I would say that the judging was pretty fair. I was definitely not the biggest guy. I was definitely not the biggest legs. I would say the leanest. I would say I was the most proportional, and of course I was the most handsome. So I should have won, but hey, that is what it is. So after the competition, my analysis was that I'd done a really good job over the last 8 months that I'd been training, 8 or 9 months, and it was time to give myself some time to really grow in the gym and really get myself at a healthy body fat percentage, so that I can optimally add on muscle, because I realized that my body was in such a state of stress that I wasn't able to add as much muscle as I could have. But all that being aside, no regrets about the process or anything, but just looking forward and taking a vision of what I want in the future. So I planned this year to compete in the Yorton Cup after getting a pro card, and the pro card didn't happen here, and I've been guided to take a more extended break. And where does this come from? It's not a place of I'm not good enough. I'm quite sure I could get a pro card this year. I don't think I could win the Yorton Cup this year, but the place it's coming from is, oh my gosh, I've made so much progress in 8 months. Give me 15 months on top of that 8 without competitions, and I'm going to be absolutely insane. I feel so just positive in terms of the amount of muscle that I can add on in the next 15 months. So weight at the competition, I think I said it was 171. It was 167 on show day. So let me correct that. All right. My previous competition, I was at 165, I believe, or I'm forgetting now exactly, but I only added a couple pounds between that competition and the second competition, but I did get much leaner. So my honest analysis is that over the first 8 months of my training, I've probably added about 8 pounds of muscle, maybe a little bit more. Maybe I've crossed that 10-pound barrier, but just for the people out there that see what I look like right now, because I'm gonna look so much more insane in the future, this is the perspective. I want to put everything in perspective, and I'll do more videos in the future. We're gonna leave it there for now, but yeah, so I feel great about the bodybuilding journey. Yes, I'm taking an extended break. Don't take it lightly, all right? This is going to be a period of extreme growth, extreme, creation. So what is that creation going to be in terms of the fitness, world? I'm definitely taking time to focus on my book business more, and I'm happy about that, but I'm not going to talk about that on YouTube. Fitness-wise, I found that bodybuilding, it does do a lot of great things. It really trains your mental side of things, puts you into connection with your body, and obviously you look better, and there's all of these side benefits. But one thing that I wouldn't call bodybuilding is an intellectual sport. And regardless of what you think I am an intellectual. And so for me, I need to be doing something that's, or I don't even call myself an intellectual, because that can have connotations that disconnects people from spiritual ideas. But, the point being that I wanted to incorporate that into the fitness things. And so that's what I'm going to do. And then the other thing that I really wanted to incorporate into fitness is this idea of attraction and looking good, okay? Certainly one of the main reasons that I got into the gym last year is because I wasn't happy with how I looked, all right? And so I fixed all of that, or I fixed all that. I got to a point where I looked amazing, where I told myself, I was able to tell myself and truly believe that I was, you know, that attractive. I tell myself a lot of things, but the point being, I was satisfied with the physical, well, I wasn't satisfied. I was happy with the progress I had made in my physical body, and I was confident in my physical body to go out and, you know, talk to women or do whatever we do with our physical bodies to, you know, I don't know. And so that's great, but then once I got there, I also realized that, you know, there were all these other things that were holding me back from those attraction aspirations, right? And so I really started to dive into what makes someone attractive, what makes a man attractive. And I've been looking into these things for a long time, but I've really stepped into that. And so that idea of attraction is what's feeding my intellectual desires right now in terms of the information that I'm going to be sharing with you. I still haven't ironed down exactly how I'm going to do this, but the main point, the main idea of this is going to be to dissolve the differentiation of the body and the mind in terms of attraction, because they are really one and the same. And so that's what it's going to come down to, is what mental activity is going on that's impacting your attractiveness. All right, because we're way too tied to our physical bodies, I think, in terms of what attraction really means, because even the most attractive people in the world, someone like me, struggles daily with, how do I even, you know, talk with the opposite sex? You know, what are we really doing here? And so I do have a pretty good grip on things. You ask my friends, I'm fairly competent around women these days, but I still have so much more growth to go. But again, putting into context my experience with having this dream body and the negative emotion that still was present once that was achieved. And so, yeah, refocusing with that. And so I'm going to continue to share, you know, share fitness things on occasion with you guys, but you know, I don't do this YouTube stuff for money. I do it because I just want my information to be on the internet, so that if, you know, some universal force decides to smite me, you know, my shit will be available. And so let's now dive into what my view on attraction is, what I've done to educate myself on this topic, and what I really want to share with these videos. So my basic philosophy on attraction is that there's men and women, right? And so this whole time that I've been bodybuilding, it's been a part of building that masculine image of myself, because I, as a young man, I definitely did not have that masculine image of myself. I was quite depressed. I was quite inactive. I was quite lazy. I hated a lot of things. I was angry, and I basically lived in my own mind, just, you know, apart from the world, and trying to figure out what really is going on here. And my whole life I've been interested in attraction, because being in your own head, you look at things and you start to notice and analyze them. You start to ask yourself the questions of why this person gets women, why this person doesn't. And so, you know, when we're talking about that, we're going to consider the physical and the non-physical. The physical factors of attraction are going to be your body and your money, as a general rule. The non-physical aspects of your attractiveness are going to be your masculine or feminine presence, and, you know, your ability to embody those energies. And really, the mental side of things is the primordial place. You know, it's where you need to make the changes first if you want physical attractiveness, I think. And so that's the general thing. So I'm focusing on how can we acquire more money? How can we look better? But more importantly, how can we change our mental activity so that we start to have a better self-image of ourselves and we start to believe ourselves worthy of whatever it is that we desire in terms of relationships, all right? So I think that's enough for now. This has been a great video. I appreciate you all watching. And let's do a quick physique update if you stay long. See, this is why I delay these things, you know? I don't want you to just walk in and you can see this shit. You gotta pay the price. You gotta skip to the end of the video, you know? All right, don't make fun of me, y'all, all right? I weigh 179 right now from 167, so I've added 12 pounds since the competition. I actually look pretty good right now. How's the lighting out here, huh? Let's do a little posing for you, huh? I haven't even posed at all since my competition. Maybe like a couple times for a pose or two, but I don't even know how this looks in the mirror, but I look way bigger. I really do. And I wish the camera could get a little lower. I also want to show y'all my legs, but yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Damn, I do still look really good. Damn, maybe I'll take this and make an Instagram photo out of it. Whew. God damn, I thought I was fatter than this, y'all, to be honest. I've dropped a little weight in the last couple of days. I was up at 182. Oh yeah, I gotta do a back pose and then I gotta show y'all the legs. So let's do that. Hope that looks good. Ah, showing off. Holy fuck. Thought I looked way worse than this. Maybe it's just the camera. But alright, let's see the proportionality now, huh? That's pointing down a little too much. These are some pretty short shorts, so. As Jay Cutler would do. Look, it's not great, but it's getting there. Let's see if we can do like, I want you to see the proportion. You know, it's not bad. All right, I think that's enough. Damn, I got pretty good lighting though. I'm gonna have to do some. Yeah, let's get an Instagram quality shot right here, huh? What do y'all think? Like some bullshit like we don't want the underwear showing, right? We definitely want the face. Although maybe we don't want the face, I don't know. I want to do like a side glance kind of look where I'm looking back inquisitively. Like, what are you looking at? Yeah, I want to get the shape in with the side turn. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to actually do one of the arm ones for y'all. Yeah, that's weak. That's weak. But all right, that's enough. That's enough. I'll catch y'all another time.